It is 6:15 on a Monday morning, and I am heading to Team Rock. So there's an athlete that trains at Shell Shock BJJ. The thing that impressed me the most about Sarah is she was at a tournament, and I happened to be there, and she needed someone to corner her or whatever, and I was like, I'm working for Shell Shock right now. I'll do it. Got no problem with it, and I like her a lot. And she hit me with something that, I hadn't considered. I'd always had this position that people get confidence and then they go do whatever it is that they want to do. And she actually had the other perspective that I did not think about. She gets her confidence from the more tournaments that she does. Now, I looked at that as a byproduct. Like, hey, the more tournaments you do, the more confidence you're gonna have, But she was like, no, I deliberately go to tournaments to get the confidence. And I'm like, wow, that's amazing. And it puts certain things, it lines certain things up for me in my head that made a whole lot of sense. Why, when I see coaches really pushing guys in the gym to give, their maximum effort, it is because the more you perform at a higher level, the more confidence you're going to have performing at a higher level. And that's why, certain coaches will do it a certain way. Some, because they know, for one, if this athlete doesn't do outside competition, especially in mixed martial arts, you don't go to jiu-jitsu tournaments to get more skills. You don't go to boxing tournaments to get more skills. You don't do kickboxing on the side to get more skills. You don't go to sambo tournaments and other things of that nature. Then where you get your skills are going to be strictly 100% in the gym. So the only way to, really master that level is to raise your level in the gym. Like, you got to be doing things that most people on the active circuit wouldn't even be able to touch. And that's because you're not out there getting that direct feedback. So you're going to have to find a way to get the benefit of competition in the gym without going to competitions. And I say that softly, gently, cautiously, because most people, again, they have that mindset, competition in the gym means spar hard. That means when I roll, try to break someone's arm and things of that nature, and not necessarily what I'm talking about. And the reason you have to be careful with that is because just because you're gunning hard doesn't mean the other person knows that you're in competition mode. And so you're just wasting all this talent against people who may not be up to par. And when you are really knocking it out against people in the gym who are up to par, in my opinion, who really have those skills, who have those abilities, who have that ability to push back, then you've got to find a way to go above level. You gotta in your head, you have to know what a level 1 is to a level 10. Then you gotta say, okay, where's this person? This person is a level 3 and I'm at a level 1. I've got to find a way to get to a 3. That's what you have to do. And if you don't know how to do that, then, well, your coaches should have an idea on how to do that, because that's why they're pushing you. But you as an individual need to know what the scorecard is. You need to have an idea like where you are. And it's okay to ask, by the way. It's your training. You have the right to go to your coaches and say, hey, where am I, in the total scope of things? How good am I? And you really want that to be honest, especially if you're not doing any outside competitions. I am Coach Sesh, and you've had words with the Mad Coach.